Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel, and today we're gonna play Kerbal Space Program Away with Word. So my version of this game is 1.3.1.1891, and just so you know, I didn't download any modifications or um, any additional downloadable contents. It's just the plain game of Kerbal Space Program. So before we start, I'd like you to know that I'm not quite fluent in English, so whenever I sounded funny, please forgive me and my grammar since I'm a Filipino citizen. But regarding when it comes to my knowledge to this game, I tried it when I was in senior high school. I guess I was like 17 years old when I played this game, so it's almost 3 years from now. But I'm just playing this game for fun and trying to experiment what I can make and where can I go. So without further ado, let's start. So in this game we're directly going to start, I guess, creative mode or sandbox. So I'm going to name this game EG Enterprise. It's more like the you know, Tesla or SpaceX kind of stuff. Sandbox. We're gonna change our flag. Which one should I choose? I guess I'm gonna go with this flag, the orbs. It's simple, it's yellow, and I like color yellow. Let's pick that one. Difficulty option. No, yeah. Let's keep it that way. Accept. And let's begin this adventure of going into space. Let's see where we can go. And how long can we last? Yeah, I've got it. You don't have to teach me everything. Okay. So before we start building our own... Oh, sorry. I'm planning to build my own satellite. Unmanned satellite. And to do that, we have to first pick our pods, which is here in the upper part of the sidebar. Alright. I just want to keep it simple and tiny because I don't want to spend so much money on creating this rocket. And since it is my first time creating a new satellite again after 3 years. Alright, so we're gonna choose which one. I think I'm gonna use this Probodobodyne Stay Putnik. Alright, Putnik. Yep, let's pick that one. Alright. Or maybe I'll go with this one. Let's see which one looks nicer. Alright. I think I'm gonna go with this one, the hexagon, because you can easily put your solar panels and other stuff like that. And yeah, so whenever you wanted to put some solar panels and you want to make sure it is symmetrical, you just have to press letter X on your keyboard, right? Letter X. So as you can see, it changes cycle symmetry count, right? So now the most important thing to do is to... Oh wait, before you add something, let me explain what is this pod. Probodobodyne hexagon. The hex core capabilities go far beyond its sleek, six-sided futuristic casting. This probe core provides advanced guidance, assistance technology, and comes fitted with internal reaction wheels and decently sized batteries. So it's more like 3-in-1 pods. I mean, you already have your, what you call this, internal reaction wheels. Like you're gonna try to balance it or gimbal, what they call it, gimbal. Alright, then we're gonna add some utilities, electrical. Yes, that is the most important thing when it comes to powering your satellites. Alright, now we're gonna choose which one? 3 by 2. Right. I'm kinda rooting for the, James Bond kind of stuff. You know, if you know the movie GoldenEye, wherein Pierce Brosnan is the character or the protagonist in James Bond series. Yep. Let's try to edit this tool. Right. I guess I don't have to rotate it anymore. Okay. We just have to make it a little bit thinner, more skinny. Yeah, just like that. Right. I think that looks good now. And now for the aesthetics, I'm gonna add a cone. But before that, I'm gonna add some batteries here. Oops, this one's a lot larger than what I thought. I guess we have no choice but to put this instead. But it's kinda thick, so what I'm gonna do is make it thin by pushing it inside the pod, just like that. Okay, now we just have to pick this tool move, and like that. Let me just adjust my screen. Okay. Nope. I guess I have if you have difficulties in moving your parts, for example like this, and you didn't want it that way, you just have to press letter X again on your keyboard. Okay. Oops. Let's just to remove the symmetry kind of stuff. Oops. Wait, let me just put it again. Ooh, that way. Yep. And after that, we can dang it. Forgot to press the letter X to make it side by side. Now we just have to press letter X again, like that, and then it's time for the tool move. Yep, like that. Now it looks fine. Just have to rotate it sideways or 90 degrees. Yep, looks great. Looks perfect. Mwah. What else do I have to put in this pod? Oh yeah, after we have the electrical, thermal, communications, science. Yeah, I also need science in this one. Seriously, do I really have to put this? Not a store-bought model with some wire stuck to it. Atmospheric fluid spectral variometer. I just have to pick an instrument that is perfect for space traveling, not for atmospheric or whatever. Surface scanning modules. Small module that includes soil, atmospheric, and oceanic sampling tools. When used while landed. Nope, we can't use that while we are in space. double C seismic accelerometer. This device contains an extremely sensitive acceleration sensor, which, when properly settled on a firm surface, will detect and record accurate seismic activity data. Nope. How about this GravMax negative gravioli detector, a device for capturing and measuring the elusive negative. But for some reason, why am I reading this whole thing? I'm not really good in science. I mean space science or rocket science, I mean. Nah, let's just forget it. Forget it. So what I'm gonna do is add some cone on this pod to make it look more like a death ray. Aerodynamics. Just had to look for the cone. Where can I find it? About here. Nope. Aerodynamics. Oh, here. Found ya. But again, it's a huge one. I'm not gonna be able to fit that here. Well, I guess I'm just gonna stick with this design for now, for the sake of this video, and I don't want to make it too long. Yep, like that. Let me just use the tool move again. This one. To squeeze it. Right there. Yep, that's perfect. Give it as tiny as it can. Then after that, we're gonna use, I guess I'll just put some more command and control. Yep, I also need this thing. And then to support this RCS, we're gonna put fuel to that. And here is the RCS fuel tank. That's just the smallest one. But then again, I don't think they have the smallest one. Size. Oh, yeah, they have. That's really great. That's really great. Yep, it looks so slick as fuck. I think that's all. No, I'm gonna squeeze it. Oops, forgot. Yep. Nope. Or by the way, if you wanna undo some editing, you can press your Control plus Z on your keyboard. And after we're done with the payload itself, we're gonna add couplings. So the purpose of couplings is to detach stages. For example, a rocket fuel to the what you call this, the payload. I mean, you don't want to keep the payload, the fuel tank with the payload, because it will interfere with its purpose. You know what I'm saying? And after that, of course, we have to protect our payload. So that's when this AEFF1, a Airstream Protective Shell 1.25 meters, comes in. Right. We just have to make it look cooler and slick. Just change the angle of my camera. Oh. So whenever you wanna undo the configuration of this payload protective shell, you just have to press your left click. Right. Yep, that looks great now. Then after that, we're gonna add fuel tanks. Now for this fuel tank, we're gonna use it when we're almost passing the top layer of atmosphere, which is the, I don't know, exosphere, I guess it's called exosphere. Please comment down below if I'm right or I'm wrong, so I can correct myself. I'm open for criticism as long as it is constructive criticism and not what you call this ad hominem. You know, let's not be personal here. It's just game. Come on, guys. Now just have to add. Oh, by the way, I added here a rocket engine, which is the LV909 Terrier liquid fuel engine. So most player of this game, they use this rocket engine for final stage as a default engine, and I just want to keep it that way. I don't want to go very technical with this one because I'm not a pro. I'm not a professional player. I'm not a pro. Now we just have to add coupling again. Yep. Like that. Then some huge fuel tanks like this one, which is the FLT 800 fuel tank. I think I'm gonna use a couple of that for this stage to make sure it reaches the exosphere or the outer layer of the atmosphere, whatever. See, I'm not really good in science, also in math. That's why I'm so lucky to pass high school and senior high school, and now I'm in college, and I don't really know if I'm going to graduate. Okay, let's title snap and cycle symmetry count. Then we're gonna use coupling again. Now this time it's for the side rockets. That, yep. Then we're gonna put structural, nope. We're gonna put another fuel tanks, which is the FLT 800 again. But I'm gonna make sure not just the height. Yup, I guess it's perfect. That matches the height. That's great. Then let's add another engine. Swivel liquid fuel engine. Yeah, I'm gonna zoom it out and add some aerodynamics here. Aerodynamics. This one. Oops. Oh, come on, don't be like that. Then in order to ensure that this whole thing is strong and it won't collapse when it starts flying, just have to add some structures like this strut connector part. That. Cause it's better to be safe than sorry. No. Just have to put this here. Don't worry guys, it's gonna fly. Just add some part fuel tanks, this external fuel duct. The purpose of this external fuel duct is that when the side rockets have run out of fuel, I'm gonna fire these 3 engines at the same time since it is the first stage. Now, once it starts to lift off and fly, these 3 fuel tanks will consume fuel. But however, if I jettisoned these side rockets, this will remain full again. This main fuel tank, which is on the middle, this rocket. To that, then the first stage, these rockets will fire, and second stage, they will detach. Third stage, this one, fire. That. Okay, that's pretty simple. Now we'll just have to oops, just like that. Then after that, we're gonna add structural, just the launch stability enhancer. This keeps the rocket locked so it won't fall, and we didn't want that to happen. What the hell is this? Oops. Oh no. You just have to press Control Z and then put it away off the screen, just like that. Now just make sure that this structural stability enhancer, launch stability enhancer, goes up the same time, because you didn't want to fire the rocket. Then you'll realize that some of the stabilizers are still attached to the rocket. So let's name this Eye in the Sky, or Eye in the Sky ISMC1. Okay. Eye in the Sky Mark 1. This is the first version of my little satellite, and if it becomes successful, I'm gonna build more. Okay, Let's launch it. It's time for launching our first satellite to the orbit. Okay. Now let's start countdown in 5, 4. Oops, forgot the throttle. Now in order to maximize or put the throttle into maximum, we just have to press Z on your keyboard like that. And in order to decrease it or minimize it, you just have to press X. But since we're gonna launch it, I'm gonna press Z. Okay, Z rather. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, forgot here. Even when you're launching this rocket, you can still change the configuration or the sequence of the stages. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition and liftoff. We have a liftoff. Yay! We're going into space. All right. Just have to wait. By the way, can warp the time. Oh no. Yes. Oh, please stop. We're getting it. See, flying this ain't a joke. Holy shit! What have I done? Shit! It didn't go perfectly as planned. I made a mistake. Let's just give it down, man. By the way, you have this SAS. You can use it like autopilot, then propagate. Just have to follow this yellow thingy. Let's just read the map. See if we create it. Oops. That's it. We just have to wait until we reach deploy. Okay. Just have to wait until we reach the apophysis, which is the highest point of our orbit, 138,759 meters or miles or whatever, I don't know. Just have to speed this up a bit. Speed this up. Oops. Yep. Yes. Bang! Fire the engine! See, now we're creating, orbit. See, it's starting to starting to expand. So see, and I'm lucky that I still have some remaining liquid fuels to achieve this orbit. Alright, that's it. That's enough. Go back and let's deploy. And we're free, like a bird sky, to extend the solar panels and transmit and extend antenna. Let's try our CS here. See if it works. However, it didn't work. Why the hell it won't work? Oops. Just have to keep it remain the propagate. So as you can see, the solar panels rotate facing the sun in order to harness energy from it. What else? Now that I have perfectly launched my first satellite, let's transmit some data. Transmit data. Communotron 8888 done. Alright. And I guess that's it. We have already launched our first satellite and made an orbit. Although it's not symmetrical, the upper axis is 343,147 and the periapsis is 131. But still, that's a big progress for me, and I should be proud of it. And I guess that's all. Thank you for watching my YouTube video, and I hope you liked it. Goodbye, fellas.